This video should be the first harvest video, I think. Technically, you guys could just fast forward to the end a couple days and we're probably harvesting soybeans, but I have heard of bad things happening to people who fast forward in YouTube videos. Just be careful. We gotta get this planter unhooked because a lot of guys in the comment section have been on me about getting new rubber for the 8110. And so after enough comments, I was like, okay, it's time to get some rubber. We need a block. There's a block. Oh, is that gonna work? It should work.
There's a bunch of these spiders everywhere. I'm guessing they come from the cornfield. Grant gets pretty scared and I gotta like kill him, otherwise he gets really scared. GoPro, start recording. There you go.
GoPro, stop recording. Dang, that's neat. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Okay, left, straight back.
Grab it out. So Grant has a guy coming out to change the 4 dual tires on Grant's truck. And then I'm probably gonna load up the skid steer, go to the smaller soybean farm. And I think we will kind of clean that up before we harvest around the fields. And there's just a bunch of stuff we need to make it look pretty, I guess. What are you working on, Grant?
The vids was actually taken off. We lost a part to this, so I got a plate for it.
The new tires are on the 8110. Mike was his name. He was just a Firestone guy, and he owns the company actually, and he just goes out and does all the services, but he went so gosh darn fast I couldn't film it almost. He said these were like roughly like 30% roughly is what he thought these were, whereas my inside ones are gone. He said 5% or 10% or something like that.
So I just brought the skid loader over to the soybean farm, or I don't know what Grant technically calls the farm. But we're gonna get a lot of this grass behind me. We're gonna go way back, maybe go around some of the fields that are really bad, just for access, better access, so we can see kind of how the beans look and just clean up the farm. She's doing pretty good. So where I'm at right now is the bottom, I forget how many acres, this might have been 20 acres of the CRP where we did the burn this spring, but I got a little carried away. I kind of wanted to see what the mower was actually gonna do. So you guys saw there was some pretty big stuff in here. If I was actually doing this good, I would come and clean it up really nice. I can always come back to, I wanted to see what the mower could do. I'd say this is the biggest tree. Starting to get the hang of this. What I want to do is once I'm done with school, I feel like it would be really fun to take this and start like a little business doing like CRP cleanups like this, or just cleaning up people's land, whether it's with the grapple, chainsaw, whatever. I feel like that would be something I would enjoy. All right, we have a problem. All right, so I figured it out. It was, we blew a hose in the housing here. I'm not sure when I did that exactly. Maybe it was when I hit that last tree. I'll have to look back in the recording, but. All right, we got to load it up, ready to head back. According to the sun, that probably took me 10 minutes, something like that. I was thinking, now that I have the cover off, if I start it, and I hit the auxiliary, will a bunch of fluid shoot somewhere? Because I kind of want to see where it's coming from. All right, I don't know where it's leaking from. I have the operator's manual was in that thing right there, so I'm gonna take this home and read it, see if I can learn something.
Combines are rolling. Today's Thursday, and I'm hoping we can harvest these Saturday. Saturday is what I have planned out to go into these. They crack right open. Oh, those are ready to go. Well, I shouldn't say ready to go. Well, you can pretty much like chew them. They're not like real mushy. So, like I said, I'm new to this though, so it's tough to tell. What I have to look at too is a lot of these beans through here got hit by wind, and a lot of these are laying down and they're sideways. And if we get another rain, how much is it that gonna lay them down even more? Or how much are they tipping and maybe like cracking open as they hit the ground? Some of these beans through there, it's gonna be tough to see them, but some of them are laid over pretty good there. As MFer would say, thunder. That was the Thunder Creek headquarters right there. Pretty cool. Yesterday was Thursday, today's Friday, and it is it's pretty darn windy. So if anything, if the beans are gonna be wet tomorrow, this wind's gonna really help dry them out, hopefully. And this corn, I'm driving past the farm right now with the shed. This corn's getting dry too. I'm gonna try and test this today. We have a visitor. We have Jeremy, known as Kedrick Farms out here. He does a lot of farm sim videos and just makes a ton of farm sim videos, and he's actually making a video on just like going out and filming real life farmers. So he's traveling he's from Michigan, but traveling all around the Midwest to kind of like film videos and stuff.
Hey, how's it going, Grant?
Good. Okay, Jeremy, this is your pin.
Oh boy.
Your pin guy.
And they weren't really going up there yet.
I'm trying to get the bean head off the trailer because we're gonna use that. I'm gonna use that head trailer to go pick up a corn head like 40 miles away.
Turn it tight that way. I'll hop down and make sure you don't hit that pile. I think we had a slightly wider head, so we had a PTO on both sides.
That was a tight fit. We got a 30-foot door with a 25-foot head. But luckily, Jeremy helped me out. That would have been tough by myself.
Well, and those 25-foot heads are a bit wider than 25 because that's how much grub you're taking in. So.
Yeah. Here we are, 2 hours later. Come back a bit. Well, we pulled up and I went over to the head, and the deal was that they were supposed to go through the shop, and they did not take it through the shop. But I think what happened is it was actually taken through the shop before I even bought it. Maybe the salesman didn't realize it, but on their system, September 8th or September 9th is when it went through the shop. It says, at least. A little sketchy, but I'll look things over because you might as well learn how to kind of look at stuff and make sure everything's right yourself. I'm gonna pull some ears and run some ears down to the elevator, and we're gonna see what this is at. I probably won't harvest this for a couple of weeks, but I'm just really curious to see what the moisture is on this corn. 12, I would plant 12. If I grab one from there, that's a different variety, and then one from there, that'll be a different variety. Got 3 cobs. Really not the biggest, but proud of these little guys. Okay, we got our corn, and it's starting to sprinkle. If this keeps it up, I won't be combining beans tomorrow. Please stop raining. It tested 16.7, 16%, 16.7%. Anyways, that is dry. That is really dry. Essentially, once we get below 15%, we're just kind of basically going to be losing money, essentially. So technically, by the end of this week, that should be 15% ready to go. Well, I put a couple drops of water in this when corn was in it to change up the variability, and it's a little wet, and moisture keeps kind of seeking out some of the spots. So it's throwing my average off by like a percentage point. So we gotta dry it out. $16.7, baby. Yeah, we got it. 16.5, okay. 16.6. Okay, so we're right in there, 16.6, somewhere in there. Spence and I are gonna try and get these end snouts on. We took them off for traveling, and it's time to put them on.
Yeah, we had what, a 3-hour drive, so we just thought might as well take them off, so then we don't clip any Priuses or anything. See, that's all it is.
I'm trying to get all the Greenstar stuff installed tonight. There is no brackets in there, and I bought the whole bracket kit, so it might take a little bit to get it installed tonight, but I think I know how to do it. For another day. Today should be harvest day. I'm excited, but it's gonna take some time getting used to that combine, and I still gotta get the display bracket installed in it. So we're gonna do that this morning while the beans dry off. Gotta get the blood flowing for harvest.
We took off the headliner and there was a bunch of mouse poop up there that came onto the floor and stuff, so.
That's not good.
No.
Oh, the holes are right there. You just go into that metal right there. It's kind of my fault for doing this last second. So we got this mount mounted, and last second there's a 2630 display that came up, decent priced. And so I bought it so that way we can document on this, and this actually has auto track. So that way, when we're doing anhydrous, especially on full tilled ground, you can actually use auto steer and actually apply perfectly, which is kind of nice. I really don't need auto steer, but it will be kind of nice when you can't see what's going on a little more. I'm trying to get the wiring harness. Last second I realized these are brown box wiring harness for the old brown box display. So we got an adapter, it's close by, that goes from this to the 2630. Looks right on there.
Your left is half an inch lower than your right.
Okay, I don't know if it needs to be that perfect, but if...
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get going. We finally got...
Do we have to close anything on the shed?
No, just the human door probably. Just close the human door, leave the main one open. But we're gonna get going though. He's got the wagons. Spence is gonna road in front of me. We're gonna get going. We're probably not gonna get much done today, but we're gonna start at least. We're gonna start. And I'm pumped. I'm excited. We're going. Okay, I just spent forever on the phone talking to people, dialing it in. I don't know what the heck. This is just stupid of me. I forgot my cheat sheet to set fan speed, concave, stuff like that. So I just spent a while talking to people, getting that dialed in. It should be set. We got header speed set, everything set. Okay, we figured out we don't have a moisture sensor in there. So we're not gonna be able to tell yield until you get a moisture sensor in there, because the previous owner never ran a moisture sensor. So that's the one thing that we're not gonna have any of this right now, but we're at least gonna be able to cut beans. It's gonna be, should be good. I should have everything else set though. Let's try this. Header. Header's on. Here we go. Okay, first thing, I need to move that reel in. That's got to come in, because it's not even feeding the beans into the auger. I don't know if it needs to come down or what, but those beans aren't even feeding. These beans are completely laying down the other way, so I need to get around the field and come back this way, because right now, God, I'm just running them over.
the back there, they'd look better, I think. But there's still some pods in there. Let us know if that's too many pods or what do you guys think?
We'll try and get a cleaner sample here.
That's the grain tank full sensor. I don't know if you guys can see it up there, but that thing right there, I think that's the grain tank sensor.
Yeah, fix it. We just gotta adjust that.
Okay.
Just stuck on. Lift up and combine the other way, because
Yeah.
that isn't right. So the beans seem to flow so much better when we cut against the wind of the down beans. It just obviously makes sense. But now I'm just tracking across this.
Yeah. All the beans fell that way, so the wind came out of the north. There's the sun setting in the west.
Here we go, the first dump. Everything surprisingly went good cutting beans there for the first load. I don't know, we have, probably 150, 200 bushel on there. Yeah, first wagon.
Pretty hard. Straight. You turn to your left now to get that low. Yeah, yep. What are you doing? Are you going to start right here, or what's your plan?
Start right here and go out a ways. Just watch my back end so I don't swing into the gate.
So there Grant goes. We got done with the 4 or 5 acre plot. He just didn't do the end rows because they were so green. And it's about 6:30. Sun's gonna be down like 30 minutes. And then the elevator closes at 8. So I think we're gonna try and fill up the combine one time, get a decent load in the gravity wagon, then take it down. So we have an hour 30 to deliver, and it's about a 30-minute tractor drive to the elevator. So. So that was our first load over at the 4 acre field. I don't know how full he is here, but is that a lot of green beans in there, or a lot of pods? I don't know. Seems like a lot.
How many bushels we have in it?
I think 250.
250?
Barely 250.
There he goes. Grain train. First day is over. That was, God, it felt like the past 8 hours just went so quick.
5 acres in 8 hours. Acre.
I knew the one thing I wish I would have kind of tested I wish I would have got the monitor hooked up earlier and saw that there was no moisture sensor on that combine, because I'm gonna get one ordered here Monday, so that way we can actually see yield and stuff, because I'd be curious to see what those beans are doing. So we'll get a moisture sensor or something on there, and then we should be able to see that. Spence, we're gonna get more videos out this fall?
Hopefully. You can edit a little faster.
I know, I gotta get going on it. But seriously guys, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna try and get more and more videos out this fall, as there's just a ton more content coming out and more things to do, and harvest is getting going. So thanks guys.